All right, so hello everyone and welcome to the webinar. So today, as normal, we have a really great webinar. We have Miss Susie, and she is here with Los Cabos Tourism Board. How are you today, Miss Susie?
I'm doing great, thank you. How's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Happy Monday.
Yes, happy Monday, happy Monday. So thank you so much for being here. The floor is all yours. We cannot wait to hear all about Cabo.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, it's nice to see everybody. Thank you so much for joining today and furthering your education on Los Cabos. It's a very general overview of the destination. So if you have been or haven't been, I think it'll benefit you either way. You're looking at a picture of the physical Land's End. This right here, when you're in a boat going along here, you can see this is the picture that you see, the iconic picture of Land's End, and this is literally Land's End. So we'll go ahead and go forward. So it's nice to meet everybody. I'm Susie. I'm based in our Los Angeles office. I'm the Director of Leisure Travel and Strategic Partnerships for the U.S. I work with all of the travel advisors in the U.S., just happen to be based in our LA office. We are the only tourism board in Mexico to have an office in the US, and we set up shop 5 years ago to serve the growing demand for the destination. So you can think of this office as a resource for you if you need anything from um, training materials, itinerary planning, just recommendations, you name it, I can help you with that. So some key facts about Los Cabos is that it is top rated for safety. I will just emphasize that one the most, top rated for safety. Los Cabos is located, and I'll show you on a map on the next slide, but it is south of the state of California. It's on the tip of Baja California Sur. And so it's almost like its own island. It's not on the mainland Mexico. It is just an extension of California. So positioning, it's really ideal because it's surrounded by natural elements. It's known for its high quality services across the destination, and it does skew toward the luxury market. But with that being said, it is very family friendly. We have one international commercial airport and two private airports. Let's see. It is a very secluded destination because we are on the tip of the Baja Peninsula and we are surrounded by two bodies of water, the Sea of Cortez and the Pacific Ocean. So it does skew toward natural activities, whether it's sea or land, or culinary, things like that. It is about 350 sunny days a year, so it's ideal for outdoor events, special events, or weddings. And we have a sophisticated culinary offerings, whether it's in the hotels or in the restaurants or our organic farms, which I'll talk about in a little bit. We also have a gastronomic district in San Jose del Cabo, and I'll explain more about that later too. But overall, the destination of Los Cabos is clean, it's safe, it's easy to get to. We have a very active tourism board. We have an active hotel and restaurant association. We have key stakeholders, and so it makes it a very safe destination and have resources for you for whatever you might need. It also has a lot of balanced portfolio for you. So if you have, adult only or family friendly or a group or a small, retreat, it has everything for you. We have 30 cities that fly nonstop into Los Cabos. We're looking at Los Cabos right here. This is the tip of the Baja Peninsula in the state of Baja California Sur. So in general, it's about 3 hours to get to Los Cabos. From where I'm located in LA, it's a 2 hour flight. So it's like 1 hour, 52 minutes. So it's very easily accessible. And so we are growing as a destination with more flights. So this is just a zoom in of the tip of the Baja Peninsula. This is the area of Los Cabos, and that does include the East Cape, the Pacific side, and everything in between here. Sometimes you might know it as Cabo or Cabo San Lucas, but that's just one little town within Los Cabos. So when your visitors are flying into the destination, they fly to SJD, that's San Jose del Cabo. That's the airport. And then the two privates, there's one at San Jose del Cabo and there's one in Cabo San Lucas. So it's very easily accessible. These areas of Los Cabos, you've got the Pacific side, which is right here. This is where at night you can see the beautiful sunsets and the orange skies. This area right here is primarily non-swimmable, but we'll get to all the swimmable areas over here on the Sea of Cortez side. Cabo San Lucas, we're looking at that right here. That's where the world famous or iconic Arch of Los Cabos is located. And this is where most of the water sports depart. So if you have clients doing activities, they'll depart out of the Cabo San Lucas Marina right here for snorkeling, fishing, stand-up paddleboarding, sailing, you name it. That's the entertainment hub and the activities hub of the destination. Then you've got the tourist corridor. What is that? That's right in between Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo. So the corridor is 20 miles in between these two cities. And when you think about it, it's kind of like one whole big area because you're driving along here. Here, let me get the cursor. You're driving along here and it's very serene. You'll see some hotels, um, you'll see just beaches, things like that. We don't allow billboards in the destination, so we keep it very natural. So your eye is not, looking at flashy billboards or anything like that. You're just looking at nature. So, and then San Jose del Cabo, this is a really beautiful area closest to the airport, about 20 minutes or so. And we have some beautiful hotels there in San Jose, but in the town of San Jose, which you can ride bikes from the hotel to the little town of San Jose. It has cobblestone streets. It's got a mission of San Jose. There's our vibrant art district. We have shopping and a culinary district there. And there's a chocolate factory. There's some really cool things to do in San Jose del Cabo. Plus, we have all of our organic farms there, most of them in San Jose. And then you're looking up here at the East Cape. This is the area of Cabo Polmo and the East Cape. This is where our Four Seasons is located up here, but we're getting a second Four Seasons, and I'll explain on the next couple of slides. But that's a general overview of Los Cabos and where it's located. Now, something I get asked all the time is, where can you swim in Los Cabos? Where are the swimmable beaches and what hotels are on swimmable beaches? Well, I'm happy to say we have plenty of swimmable areas, and you're looking primarily at the hotel zone right here, which is Cabo San Lucas, the tourist corridor, and San Jose del Cabo. We have 25 swimmable beaches. These are blue flag swimmable beaches. And what does blue flag mean? It just means that it has been identified by the Blue Flag Association, and that just means that it meets or exceeds a level of water quality, that has public amenities like a restroom or phone chargers, and that it is public and swimmable. So we have about 30 hotels that are located on swimmable beaches. So if you have a client and they prefer a swimmable beach, this is a great map, which is actually on our website as well. And that's easy for you to identify those hotels. And the best thing about these beaches of Los Cabos is there's no seaweed. There's no smell, there's no seaweed whatsoever, just beautiful beaches. And again, ideal weather. So it makes for a nice, you know, a duo of what am I trying to say? It's like a win-win. You've got incredible weather and incredible beaches. Okay, let's go to some of the new product coming in. If you're not familiar with the hotels in Los Cabos, we have them all listed on our website. Visit loscabos.travel. You will find a lot of luxury EP, meaning European plan. We have handfuls of all inclusives, but those are also on our website. So everything's on our website, but these are some new hotels coming. Grand Velas Boutique Hotel, that is an adult only. It is the sister property of Grand Velas Los Cabos, and that opened in December. So that's already open. That's right here in the corridor section. Then you've got the St. Regis opening um, probably Q1 2025 on the Pacific side over here. Then you have Four Seasons, Soho House, and Park Hyatt. These three hotels are right here in this cluster. This is in the Cabo del Sol area of the corridor. And Four Seasons, this is the second Four Seasons. This opens May 1st, so just in a couple of weeks. Then Amman is going in the East Cape, and that should be ready in 2025. The Tapestry by Hilton, that's going in San Jose. That's not a beach hotel. That's probably one of the only non-beach hotels that we have, but it's ideally set in the town of San Jose. So it's ideal for groups or events. And then Todos Santos over here in this area, the Todos Santos Boutique Hotel, and then Grand Hyatt, that's coming way further down the line. So we do have a lot of new hotels coming in, but again, the destination is very sustainable. It's 42% sustainable. We have a lot of protections in place for the destination to keep it thriving for future generations. So what's to do in Los Cabos? And if you have questions, we can address them at the end. Just, write them down or just don't forget them. And I'm happy to address those. But if you have clients coming to Los Cabos, it's good to have kind of like a list of sample of items to talk about when your client may say, well, what's there to do in Los Cabos? Well, if you have something like this, it helps you pull out some quick things. Land, sea, cultural, and culinary. Those are some really good ones to talk about. Of course, city tours, we have rescued camel programs, we have turtle release. You can explore the Baja Outback, do ATV, golf, zip line, electronic bikes. Um, there's a waterfall, believe it or not. It's a mile hike in from the road, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a biosphere reserve. Really beautiful Instagram shots there. And then the sea, I've got everything from snorkel, scuba, sailing, surfing, jet ski, parasail, whale watching, seasonal. Also swim with the whale sharks is seasonal. And that's done in La Paz, just about 2 hours away. Cabo Pulmo National Park, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Espiritu Santo Island. Cultural, we've got a lot of incredible cultural towns nearby. Todos Santos is a magic town or a Pueblo Mexico, and that's designated by the country of Mexico. And then the destination really is a culinary dream. We have organic farms that are incredible. You can take a cooking lesson. You can walk in the farms with the chef and they explain all their harvest and pick things along the way. And then you go up to the area. It's an outdoor palapa. You have your apron and you do your cooking lesson and it's just so much fun and it's a nice tranquil activity. You can have some wine. It's just a beautiful way to explore the natural elements of this destination. And we do have Michelin star chefs in the destination, but we are one of the only destinations in Mexico to be chosen by Michelin Guide. Michelin Guide is coming to Mexico, and you should hear something at the end of May of next month with the identified restaurants that have been established as Michelin Guide restaurants. So stay tuned for that. Okay, adventure. These are some of the items on that list that you saw. Everything from camel rescue program to surfing, exploring the outback and zip line. Of course, there's dozens of other adventurous things to do. And then some sea activities, snorkeling and diving, from beginners to advanced. You can also get your scuba certification in the destination or at some particular hotels, like Montage does certify at the hotel. But this area right here, this is Cabo Pulmo, and this is the area where This whole Sea of Cortez and the is known as the Aquarium of the World by Jacques Cousteau. And in this area, we have 30% of the world's marine mammals. So as you can see and imagine, that's a lot of sea life that we have in this little area of the world. Okay, this is one of my favorite slides, and this is some of our organic farms. So Los Cabos really is a foodie's dream. You can do a foodie retreat, and there'll be no shortage of incredible wow, wow, wow moments. World-class restaurants, a gastronomy district, Michelin star chefs. Um, in the destination, we have everything from Mexican farm to table, fresh seafood. We have Indian, Italian, Japanese, vegan, kosher, gluten-free, vegetarian. I mean, and the list goes on. We have Lebanese food. We've got just anything that you can imagine. So it really does offer something to your taste buds. And then weddings, if you, if you have wedding travel or some clients that are thinking about renewing their vows or having a wedding, small to large, this is such a great destination just because of the weather alone and then just the backdrop. You've got a gorgeous arch. You have, guests can get married on a beach, on a boat, on a farm. If it's a week-long wedding, or if they want to get married up in the sky or under the water, there's a lot of different ways to celebrate love in Los Cabos. And then wellness, we really are focusing a lot on wellness, mental and physical wellness. I think the two go hand in hand. And after COVID and just in life in general, people are looking for that mental clarity, that really just like let's detox our bodies, our brains, and everything. And Los Cabos is unique because it has natural elements. Again, meaning like no billboards. We've banned plastics. We have associations for clean air, environmental associations, and things like that. So everything from enjoying the water to enjoying a scenic hike to just breathing in fresh, clean air, eating healthy organic food, watching sunsets, and just looking at awe-inspiring monuments. It's really healthy for you. And again, Los Cabos is very easily accessible. Okay, some things for you as a travel advisor. We have an industry section on our website, visit loscabos.travel, and you can access the Los Cabos Specialist Program on our website, or you can go directly to loscabosspecialist.com. And either way you get there, this is a robust program that we have for you that allows you to get a little bit more of the destination as far as your education and your knowledge about how to sell it to your clients and match it. If it's the right fit for your client, it's great. Um, it has it has 4 chapters that you can take, and then you get a certificate. And then that certificate, you can identify yourself as a Los Cabos specialist. You can use it to put on your email signature. It gives you access to FAM invites. It gives you complimentary room nights. It gives you a lot of resources. So on your particular dashboard under resources, you'll see all of the items that are just there for you. And then recently, we implemented a dashboard where you can now enter your bookings, any Los Cabos booking. And I think it takes up to like the last 90 days, but certainly you can just try to enter what you have and, get into a habit. You can bookmark the dashboard. So whenever you have a Los Cabos booking, you can just easily click on it on your favorites or whatever and just enter it right there. It literally takes seconds. And then you get Amazon gift cards. So it's a huge benefit for you. On our website on visitloscabos.travel, you can also find arrival and departure information for Los Cabos. We don't the destination does not require an immigration form anymore. So they've done away with the immigration form. On the airline, the airline will hand out the customs declaration, and that's like 5 questions. And then you sign your name. And then when you arrive, you'll go through immigration, get the passport stamped, pick up the luggage, and then go through customs where you present that form. And then you scoot on through, you go out of the airport and get your transfer. It's a really easy process. And then industry section specifically for travel industry professionals. There you can order brochures, you can check health and safety information, you can get itinerary ideas, you can download maps, swimmable beach maps, swimmable beach with hotel maps, golf courses. And we have digital guides. We have every type of digital guide you can imagine, ranging from a travel advisor guide to luxury, golf, wellness, sustainability, culinary. Um, there's so many different kinds of guides on there. So those are accessible on our website. We have tips for traveling today. I always just like to remind travel advisors to, check in with your clients, just say hello and reach out again and just have them check their passports. It's a good icebreaker and, as anytime is a good time to check your passport. I've had people in Los Cabos, I don't know how, but they needed to renew their passport and and that case, and also like just about to go to Los Cabos and they see that their passport is, expiring. In the past, the passport had to be valid 6 months in it prior to travel, but during COVID, they wiped that out. So now the passport just has to be valid when they return. So it's pretty easy. If they need to renew, they can go to travel.state.gov and just look, at the passport information. Okay, so let's go to again the industry section on our website. When you go to visit loscabos.travel, up at the top, you'll see industry. This is the home page of our website, and you click on industry, and then it'll have tools, Los Cabos specialist, request info, staying connected, um, things like that. And you can look around at all of the other things too, because those are important as well. But the industry section has specific things for travel industry. And if you want to get a taste of like planning, and you can kind of look around like places to visit, things to do, events that are coming up. Maybe your client's booked and you want to just shoot them an email saying, "Hey, guess what? There's a something festival or some event coming up, wine tasting or whatnot." It's kind of fun to let them know that they can just easily access those events. These are the guides. I probably had that in the wrong order, but these are the guides that I was talking about, the digital download guides. So you can see we have a lot of different guides: wedding, meeting planner, golf, travel advisor, luxury wellness, golf, wedding, gastronomy, swimmable beaches, meeting planners, things like that. And just the ways to connect with Los Cabos is that we have on our website, visit loscabos.travel. You can become a Los Cabos specialist and join the family. And that also helps us understand who's booking Los Cabos so we can reward you. We have monthly observatory, but when you're a Los Cabos specialist, we can log in there and we can see who's booking and, really reward you for that. And we appreciate that very much. You can sign up for our newsletter, visit loscabos.travel. You'll scroll to the end and you'll click on that your industry. And then we're on all the social medias. I personally cover our LinkedIn account. So if you're on LinkedIn, join us over at Los Cabos Tourism Board. And I post on there, information about the destination. We also have a group on Facebook called Travel Advisors Selling Los Cabos. And it's a small group. It's like around 350 travel advisors, but I'll post relevant things for you. Like if there's a new hotel, if there's something going on with the Los Cabos Specialist Program. It's really meant for you to kind of have top line knowledge about Los Cabos. And also, if you forget my email or, kind of need to just tag me, you can ask me a question by just tagging me on that group, and I can easily respond. And so that's really it in a nutshell about Los Cabos. It is, again, just reemphasizing the safety. It's a very friendly, hospitable destination. It's growing, but the service and the amenities are very top notch for you. So, um, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Happy to answer.
Thank you so much for that amazing webinar, Miss Susie. Agent, you guys have any questions? You guys can come over mute or put them over in the chat.
It's really good for families too. There's a lot of hotels that do baby amenities, and who have youngsters, toddlers, teenagers, like Grand Velas Los Cabos has a really great teen program. Um, yeah, so it does offer a
Miss
lot of
Susie,
different
what about transfer? Are there
Pardon?
any popular transfer companies that
Oh,
I said,
yes.
are there any popular transfer companies that are there that you will recommend for agents, or any tour operator? Well, I'm pretty sure we can
Yes.
find them all on your website.
Yes, they're all vetted, insured, and everything. They're on our website, though. You can find them under groups. When you click on, I believe it's group, and then it talks about venues, DMCs, things like that. But we use Transcabo a lot. They're a part of Mexico Planners. There's Epic. There's Tropical. There's Destination Mexico. There's Terramar. There's a lot of good ones, and they're all bilingual. They have really nice fleets, and a lot of them, I think most of them have Wi-Fi, and they can work with you if you're booking through a tour operator. Some tour operators already have the DMCs set up as part of the package. But certainly, like if you need any information, you can contact me and I can set you up and provide contact information. If you want to set up a visit to farm to table, I can give you the contact information. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I can help, if you need quick info or if you want to brainstorm even further. Maybe you want to develop some golf trips or some culinary retreats. If you want to put something together, I can certainly help you with that. So,
Thank you, Susie. Are there any popular events that are coming to Cabo this year, next year, or the year after next?
we have annual events like Sabora Cabo, that's popular. It's a culinary event. We have the Los Cabos Film Festival every November. There's jazz festivals several times a year. There are fishing events, let's see, Bisbees. But there's also like wine tasting, there's art events, there's pickleball tournaments, there's a lot of different things that, you would never think like, oh, that's so interesting. I would never think of that. Those are kind of fun because a lot of hotels are now having pickleball courts. It's gotten really popular. I've never played myself, but they seem to be pretty um, popular. And there's also wellness events. Sometimes certain hotels have visiting like shamans or they do like special healers, which is really interesting. So maybe putting together like a wellness group around that, person who's going to be visiting. I know Waldorf has a lot of visiting uh healers and also like Grand Velas has wellness weeks. They do a lot of that. So it's kind of just taking a second or two to just look around the website and like clicking on events and thinking like oh, I could ask this client, like they love this stuff. I should reach out to them and say, hey, why not do a 3-nighter, or it's just a way to like generate new business. We can help you whatever you need.
Well, thank you so much.
I have a
Agents,
question.
it's your
Sure.
Is this a big destination or popular destination for spring break for college students?
There are only a few hotels that allow spring breakers. They're, as a destination in general, the whole vibe, I'd say, of Los Cabos has gotten way away of party town. It's really
Mm,
skews more toward the like it's more sophisticated like tastes for like culinary and things like that. But that being said, I mean, my daughter's friend went to Los Cabos for her spring break,
mhm,
and they had a great time. You know, and so it's not really known for spring break, but certain hotels do allow spring breakers. But say if you have a client that wants that, I can help recommend hotels that are, you know, that do accept spring breakers,
okay.
or if you have a client that absolutely doesn't want to be around any spring breakers,
Mhm,
there's plenty of places that are way away from, you know, the center of Cabo San Lucas area. Um,
okay.
yeah, but it's really a well watched destination. You know, it's really maintained really well and but yeah, so
Thank
but
you.
yeah, you're welcome. And let's see,
All
what
right.
else can I yeah, I think that's about it. But you know, my contact information is on the I don't know if you shot it, but you can get my contact from Kyra. And I'm certainly happy to connect with you and whatever you need, just let me know.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Susie, for all of your time. Remember, if you guys get any updates for Cabo, we want to know about them first. So just shoot me an email so we can get you guys on as fast as we can. But thank you so much
Yeah.
for your time, and I look forward to the
Yeah.
next webinar.
Yes, thank you so much. Nice to see everyone. Take care. Have a great day.
Nice to meet you. All right. Thank
Okay.
you, agents. Agents, you guys have a meet me. Just reach
Bye.
out. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.